Battle for Dream Island had 5 different seasons, with all related and different from each other, the longest being BFB, and the shortest being IDFB, the oldest being BFDI, and the newest being Teapot, and the only cancelled one being BFDIA, while BFDI and BFB ended with good endings, and with neither IDFB or Teapot being officially cancelled as of now. A lot of people like Teapot, others like BFB more, and others prefer other seasons. But this video is not about which season is the most liked in the community, it's about which season is the best from all aspects, how fun they were, how much impact did they put in the BFDI community, how valuable each season is, and a lot of different factors you will be seeing in this video. The tier list will have 5 different tiers. Best season, good season, decent season, bad season, and finally, awful season. Each one of the 5 seasons will be put in one of these tier lists. But before I do that, please remember that respecting opinions exist, so please don't go into the comments telling me how I suck for not putting your favorite season in the best season tier. Let's start. Battle for Dream Island, Season 1. For a lot of people, Season 1 was the season that got them into BFDI, due to how many views Episode 1 has gotten. For a lot of others, Season 1 is nostalgic, but it's not close to how good other seasons are. But I am not here to speak opinions, I'm here to speak facts. Let's see what special stuff does this season have. This season has the most popular episode, aka BFDI 1A. This season is the reason all of this started, and without it we would have never reached what we reached today. It had the best uploading schedule, and based on BFDI polls, it's the 3rd most liked season, while in the other side, BFDI is obviously the season with the worst quality from different aspects, animation, writing, and others. Season 1 has so many mixed opinions, but I think it deserved the decent tier. It's not fun to watch, but without it, we are nothing. Battle for Dream Island Again, or BFDIA, is a BFDI season that started back in 2012, with a lot of potential to become a season better than Season 1. BFDIA had a decent start with Evil Leafy being around, and with the leader rivalry between Golf Ball, Fries, and Pencil. It seemed like this season is going to be amazing, especially after BFDIA 5, one of the best episodes in the whole series. But sadly, the ending was disappointing, very disappointing. BFDIA 6 never came out, and the show got cancelled, which meant that the season ended with only 5 episodes, which is such a downside for the season. Although BFDIA is my favorite season, I gotta admit, BFDIA is a bad season tier. It being cancelled is such a disadvantage, and it makes the season feels worthless. IDFB, or Season 3 of the BFDI series. This one is the hardest to rate. This season only has 1 episode, and it isn't cancelled yet, but we didn't get a single episode for 6 years, confusing. Even with that, this 1 episode is actually pretty good, and it's the highest episode in terms of quality ever. It also was the comeback of BFDI, and I believe that IDFB will have more episodes soon and will be considered one of the best seasons ever. But for now, I'm putting it in the decent season tier, since it has many unique things about it, but it's only 1 episode. Here it comes, the 4th season of BFDI, the season that revived the object show community, the first season to be completed after BFDI, and the season that introduced us to 2 of the most important BFDI characters, 4 and X. A lot of people tend to hate BFB because of the split, but the split itself wasn't even that bad. BFB post-split is one of the most overhated parts of the BFDI series. People tend to hate it only because it isn't as good as BFB 13, 14 and 15 were. But if you look at it from other aspects, BFB is the longest season. BFB had a good schedule, most of time. BFB has the most number of characters. BFB revived the community, and it has the longest and best BFDI episode ever. BFB has a huge amount of positive things, which causes it to be put in the good season tier. The reason why I'm not putting it in the best season tier is because of the split, as watching any episode between BFB 1 to 15 feels worthless since most of these contestants are leaving later in BFB 16. But yeah, let's move to Teapot. Teapot, or Season 5. The season that started because of BFB splitting, and the season with the longest ever episodes in the BFDI series. Both the only episodes out are over 20 minutes, that's impressive. Teapot is also considered the fan favorite season. Though, it just started. We don't know how it will go. And the season has a problem with the episodes taking a huge time to be uploaded. From the other side, the season has the nicest ever animation and one of the nicest writing ever. Just like IDFB, Teapot is hard to rate, since it isn't cancelled yet. Due to that I will put it in the good season tier, temporarily, as I'm expecting it to go up a tier in the future. Wait, where are you going? You think the video is finished? Nope, I got some bonus things to put into the tier. Let me show you. Total Fiery Island. If you didn't hear of Total Fiery Island, then let me tell you. Total Fiery Island or TFI is the start of BFDI. It's a comic made back in 2008, 2 years before BFDI. And it contains some of Season 1's contestants. It's technically the true start of the series, not BFDI. Which is an amazing thing, and it gives us an idea of how the relationship between the characters were created in Season 1. Total Fiery Island is a decent season tier. It's not as enjoyable as any other season, but it's the start of it all, so that's pretty unique. And finally, BFDI Mini. I know BFDI Mini has like 2 or 3 seasons, but all of them are similar to each other, so I am going to rate them all together like they're one season. There isn't much to rate here. BFD Mini is just like you would expect. It is a unique part of the BFDI series for different reasons, like recommended characters get a bigger chance to compete. It is in a whole new platform aka TikTok. It's much faster than the normal seasons. It has a unique way of voting. All of these make me want to put it in the good season tier, not the highest one simply since it's not a normal season, which means not many people care about it. That's all I got for today. Looks like not a single season made it into the lowest or highest tier, simply since I don't think any of the seasons was truly horrible, or truly amazing, though I do think Teapot will change that soon. Have a nice day, bye.